What's up, guys? Mitchell Watts with Town & Country TV, joined by my man C-Love.
How's it going?
Colton, just in case you didn't know. But in today's video, we are going to talk about leveling kits for the 2021 and up F-150. A couple of the different options that we have available at tccustoms.com. By the way, if you buy any of this stuff on TC Customs, every car part that you buy gets you 3 extra entries into a Bronco Sport that we're giving away. So pretty cool stuff there. And then also any merchandise also gets you extra entries. So check out tccustoms.com for anything that you might need, or just go to tccustoms.com/giveaway for a free entry as well, because this is truly a giveaway. But what we're going to talk about is different leveling kits that we have available for the 21 F-150. We've got a good, better, and a best situation. The first one up that I'm going to talk about is the Zone Off-Road Leveling Kit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of give you guys the good things about this, the downsides to this leveling kit. He's going to do the same thing with the next leveling kit, and then we'll probably tag team this last one that's out of view for a good reason. So anyways, this is the Zone Off-Road Leveling Kit. The cool part about Zone Off-Road is it is a sister company of BDS Suspension. So Fox, apparently I'm not strong enough to open these boxes.
Those are big staples.
They are. Apparently my man hands are not strong as I hope. This is embarrassing.
Need any help?
Apparently so.
Let me see that.
Gracious. All right, let's see if Colton's any better
open
at
this,
it.
man.
So we probably should have opened this ahead of time.
There you go.
Roll Tide. So this is the Zone Off-Road Leveling Kit, and as you can see, there's not a whole lot to the actual leveling kit. So you've got 4 different spacers. We're going to talk about these in just a second. You have obviously your hardware, you've got your instructions, and every leveling kit / lift kit comes with an actual sticker, because you know it adds extra horsepower and stuff.
That's right.
And then it also comes a warning. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
I said that's right.
Oh yeah, roll tide.
Free sticker,
All
horsepower.
right, so that is what is included inside the box itself. Let's talk a little bit about what everything in here is. So this is going to be your most budget version. I like this kit because it's extremely inexpensive. Is what, $69?
It's like $68.99 or $69. Yeah, it's right there in that range.
So right in there for a leveling kit. It's designed and engineered by the same people that make the BDS leveling kits and lift kits for the previous generation. And what BDS is doing is they're trying to separate themselves, where BDS is more like the high-end lift kits from now going forward, and the Zone is more like the inexpensive leveling kits and things like that. But nonetheless, it doesn't really sacrifice on actual quality. So what we've got here is a Ford factory strut itself, and it showcases what it looks like from the factory. Now this is going to be one complete set for one specific strut. So basically what happens on this Ford factory strut, if you back this nut up, the hat comes off, and you place this little spacer right here in between the strut and the top. That's called the top hat, right?
Yes, the top hat.
Just making sure I'm not looking stupid on the YouTubes. But this goes in between those two to give you a little bit of extra lift. And then you have this other piece that actually bolts up to this location right here. Now, I want to show you a couple different things. So because you have some of the spacer here and some of the spacer here, Zone is saying that it's going to get a little bit better of a ride quality, meaning that not all of the lift is coming from on top of the strut, which basically means that it's not going to droop out nearly as fast. That's what they're telling us anyways.
Yeah.
I don't know if how true that is, but we have not had any complaints on the ride quality. Now, the downside to this, this leveling kit is going to be what you see right here. You see these studs, and you see how these Ford factory studs are actually sticking out further than the leveling kit. So if you go to install this leveling kit, you're going to have to cut off each one of these 3 studs. It can obviously be brought back to factory. You'll have to replace the studs if you want to do that, but just know that you will have to cut those studs to make this leveling kit work from the factory. So this is kind of really your good leveling kit. Very inexpensive, not difficult to install. You will need a spring compressor, I believe is what you call it. Yes,
you will.
To be able to get that one spacer in between, and you will have to cut that. But other than that, I have absolutely no quarrels with this particular leveling kit. So if your budget allows and you're wanting something a little bit more expensive, something a little flashier, tell us what you got.
Right here we actually have the ReadyLift 2-inch level. Unlike the Zone level, you don't have to cut anything to make it work. You don't have to cut the studs. It also, instead of being a composite material, it is aluminum. So it's going to be a little stronger. You're never going to have an issue out of it. Just being this aluminum's a little bit sturdier, stronger. As he was saying on those though, you do have to actually cut to make those fit. I remember we just had a hard time lining these up because we didn't do our blocks and shapes and stuff when we were younger. But as you see here again, you're not going to have any issue with having to cut these studs because the actual spacer is taller than where the stud comes up to. With that being said, again though, you also get a little bit better ride quality out of that just because you've got that preload spacer in there. It's kind of helping put some of that, or take that stress and spread it out across the whole thing instead of just throwing it on the top. Another cool thing that ReadyLift has done with theirs, they provided eccentric bolts and washers. Now what this does is it allows you to actually adjust your camber. Anytime you move your suspension up and down, you're going to cause the tires to go, the top of the tires to go in and out. That's with any vehicle or any independent front end or rear end vehicle, you will cause that to go in and out. So they've actually provided ways to adjust for that. This is definitely the better of these two. Now it does cost a little more, but it is a little bit better quality. Nothing wrong with that one. It's a better quality. It's not quite as budget friendly, and you get those extra little add-ons, and you can 100% take this back to stock without replacing, like you said, these studs or the top hat itself.
That's a very good point. Now, let me ask you this, because you don't have to put the spacer in between the top hat and the spring, would this one, cause for, would you be able to install this faster than you would the Zone kit?
Oh, for sure, and you'd have to use less tools. As you mentioned, you'd have to have the spring compressor. With this, you do not have to have that, so it's probably a little more user-friendly as well for you to do it in your backyard or in your garage and not have to take it to a shop to get it done, which we do recommend always, and immediately afterwards always get an alignment as well.
Yeah, if you don't get an alignment, that's a good way to buy a new set of tires faster than you wanted to.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Probably other issues as well. So,
yeah, for sure.
So this is more of a backyard friendly kind of a version. So
yeah, exactly.
You got the good Zone, you got the ReadyLift, which is better. Let's talk about the best, and that is going to be this. This is going to be a Fox 2.5 or 2 inch coilover.
So what they claim is, they claim it goes from 2 inches to, or 0 to 2 inches. It can be stock ride height or it can be a 2-inch lift on it. And this actually, oddly enough, is the same exact model that goes on the 15 to the 20 as well. They recently released it. They fit all the models all the way up to the 21, which is super exciting because they didn't have to develop another part, and that means they're readily available already, unlike of a lot of things for the 2021 F-150s.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about what we've got going on here as far as the coilover. So this is technically a coilover because it's got the threads in it, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
fantastic.
It's a coilover strut. So as you can tell already, just setting them up against each other, this one is a little taller. What they also do is they go in and they valve these things properly for that proper ride height and how long it is. Ride height, sorry.
We're from Alabama.
Yeah, so the spring's gonna be a different spring rate. The shocks actually, or strut's gonna actually be valved for that better. This gives the most excellent ride that you can get. We've done these on a bunch of trucks and these things ride amazing. Not cost friendly, they're around, depending on where you find them, $1,300 to $1,400. But man, it's an awesome quality part. You can get them, it's a Fox part, so it's a good quality part. But yeah,
this one would be, I'm assuming, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a much better option for somebody that's going to wheel their truck a lot more, correct? So,
oh, for sure, yeah.
So this is more like these leveling kits, the good and the better option. The Zone and ReadyLift is great for someone that does predominantly on-road driving.
Of course.
Would you recommend this if someone's doing predominantly off-roading or doing a lot of weekend stuff?
Oh, for sure. It's definitely going to give you more flex, more droop, and everything like that. And not only when you buy this kit do you get the front coilover, you also get the rear Fox shocks as well. But the whole, yeah, exactly. So the whole package really gives you a good ride. And honestly, I know I say it's more expensive, but it is a very good option for the price range for sure.
Absolutely. And the good part is you're not disassembling anything like you are with that Zone off-road kit. Basically, it's just a simple bolt up. So this is right in line, I'm assuming, with the ReadyLift as far as ease of installation in the backyard, if that's something you want to do.
Yeah, exactly. It'll go in just as easy. You pop this one out, as you can see this whole unit, and you just pop this unit back in, and you're 100% done. Again, go get your alignment and have everything ready to go.
Absolutely. So there you go. That is kind of our look at the good, better, and best options for the leveling kits for the 2021 Ford F-150. We hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was helpful to you guys. I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but all our links for these particular products will be down in the description below. So make sure to check that out if you are interested. And also, depending on when you're purchasing the leveling kits, they'll get you those automatic extra entries into that Bronco Sport that we're giving away. It's a guaranteed giveaway. It's not one of those gimmicks where, hey, if your key turns the door, you're gonna win. it? No, we're definitely giving it away to somebody. And so we would love for that to be you. So without further ado, I guess that pretty much wraps this up. If you have any questions we did not cover or we should cover in a video in the near future, make sure to hit those comments up down below. If you haven't already done so, make sure you thumbs up the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel with the bell notification turned on so you don't miss a single video. Peace.